Hi, friends. I hope you're well. So, today I wanted to start something that I want to call Sage Sessions. um, I just want to talk about that we are spiritual beings and we have chosen this physical journey as humans to, each go on our own magical adventure, really. And like every great magical adventure storybook, there's the middle, which is usually, full of challenges and overcoming. And then, we all love a happy end to the story. And sometimes it cannot be such a great ending to the story, but the middle is kind of what determines that. So, along with the middle comes other humans. So, we can be somebody that is a happy person. And maybe it doesn't mean that things haven't happened. Maybe it doesn't mean that we haven't had heartbreak. But in spite of that, we do our best to keep our heart intact and stay happy. We choose it. We try to be it because we know what it feels like when our heart is hurting. And sometimes we have to be around other people. And they, for whatever reasons, are not able to choose to be happy. They have been hurt so badly and not found their healing journey that their heart is kind of broken in a really bad way. It really doesn't give or receive, and it's basically become just an organ that keeps them alive. So the thing is about energy is that a lot of times these two people end up in the same bubble because there's an imbalance that creates an attraction. This person wants to love this person. They believe they can just wrap them up in love and eventually it'll heal that heart. They give off so much light and love and energy and give and give. And they really believe that love is so powerful and strong that they can love this person and heal their heart. However, sadly, a lot of times this person will keep the door open. They'll let that love come in. They'll let that love affect them in a positive way. They will, even being with this person can make them have the appearance of being a more lit up person, a more happy person. And a lot of times they know how to, behave properly. They can be polite and have manners, but they do not value this person's heart in the same way because theirs is so broken. So when you understand that, it makes it hard for this person to not just try to love even more, even brighter. They're like, I'm just going to love you so much. I'm going to just wrap you up in love and it's going to fix it. But the problem is, it's because this heart is so broken. This has created an energy of darkness. And it's kind of like a black hole. So eventually it penetrates the goodness and love of this person and it starts coming over here and it starts getting in their heart, and it starts making it harder to choose happiness because this is energy. It's just the law of the universe. And the sad thing is that this is somebody who has pure intentions and a good heart, but they're now letting their heart be sick because you cannot love somebody better. We can only heal ourselves. We can only go on our own journey and do the hard work and go into this dark place of pain and darkness and sit with it and heal it and seek the proper people and reading materials and guides to help us on our journey. But it really is our own journey. And so sadly, sometimes we have to really kind of make that choice again. And to get our heart clean, we have to put a stop to this. So we have to create something called a boundary. And this is where we make sure that we can do whatever we can to not let this dark energy come through. Now it bounces off. Now it goes back because we can't let ourselves get poisoned anymore. And then slowly, we've made the choice to be happy again, and we can start to repair our heart again because now we have a proper boundary. And sometimes while boundaries are new and forming, there will be little breaks. Old patterns will come through. We'll let our guard down. And some of that energy will come back. And that's okay because we know now. So now instead of completely consuming us and turning us to darkness, it's just more of a little mess to clean up. And then we put that boundary back in place. Sorry, I bumped the camera. So the sad thing is that a lot of times, and depending how connected we were to these people, we could be related, we could be partners, friends, spouses, siblings. It can be any kind of relationship. This is not an uncommon dynamic. But sometimes these people come and they fight these boundaries so hard and they don't respect it and they just keep doing everything they can to break it down. Sometimes, to protect our energy and our heart, we have to say goodbye. And we have to say, you don't get to be in my world anymore. You don't get to be a part of my bubble, my daily thoughts, my behaviors, my wins, or my losses, because I need to shine. I'm not happy when I'm not shining. I'm not happy when my heart isn't happy. I'm not happy being brought down all the time. And the more that you can do that and protect yourself and keep those boundaries in place, but not so firm that nobody can get in, but you know who not to let in, then you start attracting more people just like you. People who have chosen to be happy. People who might have wounds, but do their best to keep their heart intact. People who also radiate goodness and light. Not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But it's a choice. It's a choice how we view life. And then these are the people that will respect your boundaries, so you don't need them so obviously in place. Because these are the kind of people that help you shine even brighter. And honestly, we need a lot more of that in this world. There's too many people who have hearts that they're not able to heal. Too many people that think they can heal all the broken hearts, but If we just can focus on our own healing and just focus on loving ourselves the most, we just become the best, purest version of ourselves. And then we can go out and be better lights in this world. And we really need it, friends. So wherever you are in your journey, if you feel you need to seek professional help, I urge you to reach out. Um, I'll put a link in the bio or description of the video of help, some help hotline numbers. And as always, if you have a professional or medical professionals trusted in your life, always reach out to them, or loved ones, close friends, people who care about you. And also check in on your friends, even your strong friends. You never know what people are going through. And it's just, we can keep our boundaries in place and still let our heart and our light shine through. So thanks for sitting with me today, friends. I hope wherever you are in your journey, you're doing well. And as always, I'm sending you all my love and light. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.